My name is Alexandra Wysocki, and I have the privilege of being the Police Academy Director here at Fitchburg State University. On behalf of the Fitchburg State University, I would like to welcome you to the graduation of the 8th Recruit Officer course. If you are able, please stand to welcome the graduates of the 8th ROC. Please remain standing as Autumn Hughes, Fitchburg State University, class of 2026, sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Autumn. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing while the University of Massachusetts Amherst Police Department Honor Guard exits the auditorium. You may be seated. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you some of the guests seated to my left. Assembled on our stage is Dr. Donna Hodge, President of Fitchburg State University. State Representative Michael Kushmerek of the 3rd Worcester District and also a Fitchburg State alum. Chief Michael Cloutier of the Fitchburg State University Police Department. Samantha Squelia, the Mayor of the City of Fitchburg. Dr. Patricia Marshall, Provost and Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Franca Baricelli, Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Sarah Levine, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. David Weiss, Criminal Justice Graduate Chair. And Dr. Michael McCutcheon, Police Program Academic Coordinator. Fitchburg State University Police Academy was created to develop and train professional police officers. This program is only made possible by the partnership between Fitchburg State University and the Municipal Police Training Committee. Thank you all for making this program possible. Seated behind our guests is Officer Jared Richard. He will be representing our physical training staff today. Physical training is a key part of the academy, and this training is designed to help student officers develop their physical fitness. We have the privilege of having 2 Fitchburg State University exercise science professors working with our students. Unfortunately, neither of them could attend today, but they send their well wishes to the class. I just want to honor Dr. Lindsay Parisi and Dr. Jessica Alsop. Seated with the class is our Police Academy drill staff. This team of officers work in communities of all different sizes within the Commonwealth. Drill staff instructors are police officers first, who feel called to teach and mentor in addition to their department and family responsibilities. On behalf of the students, thank you to our drill staff instructors for your tireless dedication to this program. We would like to take this opportunity to introduce the staff to all of you, starting with our lead drill staff instructor, Detective Sergeant Lamoureux of the Auburn Police Department. Lieutenant John Boucher of the Ashburnham Police Department. Retired Chief Cooley of the Petersham Police Department. Sergeant Giles of the Townsend Police Department. Sergeant Polanco Diaz of the Fitchburg Police Department. And Officer Unitas of the Athol Police Department. It is now my pleasure to introduce President of Fitchburg State University, Dr. Donna Hodge, for our welcome.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Fitchburg State University, I am honored to welcome you to this campus, to this ceremony, and to this celebration of service. This academy is more than a program. It's a promise that public higher education and public safety can work hand in hand, a promise that innovation and integrity can meet on the same training ground, a promise that our Commonwealth can lead the nation in preparing those who serve and protect our communities. And today, we fulfill that promise through you, our graduates. Graduates who have proven themselves across undergraduate degrees and over the past 17 weeks of relentless challenge. You studied, you trained, you endured, you met every test of character, discipline, and resolve. And now you stand ready to take the oath, not only as officers, but as guardians. Let me be clear about what this means. It means our Commonwealth gains today not just new officers, but new leaders. It means that our cities and our towns will be safer because the people in this room are ready to serve them. And it means that this university, your university, stands as proof that public institutions are innovation change makers, stewards of opportunity, and keepers of trust. To the families who made sacrifices so that your loved ones could be here, thank you. To the chiefs and the departments eager for these graduates to report to duty, congratulations. And to our graduates, this is your day. From this day forward, the responsibility that you will carry is immense. The authority you hold is profound, and the example that you set will help shape not just the safety of our streets, but the trust in our communities and the strength of our democracy. We are incredibly proud to call you graduates of Fitchburg State University. We are grateful for your service, and we are incredibly hopeful for the future you will help us build. Be safe, serve with honor, lead with heart. Let the momentum of this achievement carry you forward into a career of service and distinction. And know that today and always you carry the confidence of this university and the Commonwealth. Thank you. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, President Hodge. It's customary at an academy graduation for the director to give a brief speech. This won't mean very much to a lot of you in the room, and I apologize. To the 8th ROC, someone start the clock. 3-minute speech on graduation. Go. On May 19th, the 8th ROC began their academy here on Fitchburg State University's campus. Through the past 17 weeks, they have had successes and setbacks. A weekly tradition for the 8th was my Friday speech, make good decisions. Over the weekend. Every weekend, this is what they heard before they left us on Friday afternoons. For most of you, I would assume this statement meant study, be responsible, stay out of trouble, and drink water. Now I'm asking you to make good decisions with your time, your energy, and your work. The most valuable commodities that you have are your time and your ability to be kind. Let me say that again. Your most valuable commodities are your time and your ability to be kind. Let me say, pardon me, please be generous with both of them. Make time for your families and friends, especially when you feel like you have no time. Do not get sucked into living for work, and when you inevitably do, change your priorities. Lead with kindness whenever tactically feasible. If you want to change the world, start by being the kind of officer you will want for your families. Do not worry about the apparent effect you have on the world. Be diligent in doing the best you can in all circumstances. 8th, we've given you a firm foundation. Now it's up to you to hone your craft. Today, I hope you all feel a sense of accomplishment and a feeling of knowing yourselves better than you did 17 weeks ago. Never forget where you came from, and if you do, we are always here to remind you. Best of luck, 8th, and Godspeed. At this time, we will now be presenting the class awards. I'd like to invite Officer Richard back up to present the Physical Training Award. The Physical Training Award is given to the student officer with the best overall scores in the assessments done in the 4 categories of a 1.5-mile run, push-ups, a plank, and a 300-meter sprint. In addition, this student officer always came to physical training with a smile on their face and ready to work. This award is presented to Thomas Farr. I would now like to invite Lieutenant Boucher to present the Academic Achievement Award. During the Academy, there are both written and practical tests, including interview and interrogation, motor vehicle investigations, emergency vehicle operations, as well as a final exam. The award is given to the student officer with the highest cumulative GPA. The Academic Achievement Award is presented to Julia Marcel. I would now like to ask Sergeant Giles up to present the EVOC Award. EVOC is an acronym for Emergency Vehicle Operation Course. This week-long course teaches student officers to operate patrol vehicles and includes driving courses in precision, backing up, pursuits, and cornering. This award goes to the recruit officer who had the best combined scores from all of the driving courses. The EVOC Achievement Award is presented to Shane Basanti. I would now like to invite Sergeant Polanco Diaz up to present the Firearms Handgun Award. The Top Shot Award goes to the student officer with the best score on a challenging course of fire, which combined all of the skills that all of the students learned during the week of handgun. The Firearms Achievement Top Gun Award goes to Brody Tapley. I would now invite Chief Cooley to present the Rifle Top Gun Award. Similarly to the Handgun Award, this award is presented to the student officer with the best score on a timed course of fire that combines all the skills from their rifle training week. The Firearms Rifle Achievement Award goes to Shay Lucatoni. For our final award, I would like to invite Detective Sergeant Lamoureux up to present it. Our final award is called the 100% Award. It's also known as the Leadership Award. This award is presented to the student officer who always quietly and consistently gives their full-out effort in everything. Whether it was the classroom, during PT, participating in team drills, or practical training sessions, this student officer always volunteered first, always hustled, and never gave up. They did this quietly and confidently. The 100% Award is presented to Brody Tapley. Congratulations to all of our award recipients. I would now like to invite class leader Brody Tapley to speak on behalf of the 8th ROC.
Good afternoon. I would like to start by welcoming all of the families, friends, coworkers, and guests that have joined us today for Fitchburg State University's 8th Recruit Officer Course Police Academy graduation. Thank you all for being here. 4 years ago, most of us walked into Fitchburg State University with the hope and ambition of successfully reaching the point that we have all today. The reason I say most is because I, in fact, did not start my journey here. After I transferred into Fitchburg State, I had no desire to look in any other direction. I quickly became accustomed to monthly police meetings and having the privilege of creating bonds with my classmates, as well as professors that have shared their knowledge and experience to help guide us all as we embarked on our journey. Although I did not get to share the freshman year experience in the 4+1 police program, I do believe I shared the same mentality as everyone else. The idea that it seemed like forever until we would be on this stage together. On May 19th, my recruit mates and I arrived at the Landry Arena, anxious for what was to come for that day and the 17 weeks ahead of us. Our time together in the academy began with a disorganized course of events that tested the levels of our bonds and introduced new ways of thinking. As a class, we began to build the foundation of trust and discipline through strenuous PT sessions, team-building disciplinary exercises, and motivating each other through days like Spray Day. Without the support and motivation from each other, these tasks would have been unachievable. As a collective, we were constantly tested mentally, physically, and academically through any scenario we faced. Keeping the constant reminder of being able to lean on the person next to you and vice versa is what ultimately brought us here today. The training we have received does not end here, however. To my classmates of the 8th, I want you to remind you of how far we have all come. Everything that we have learned through this process has shaped us into who we are today. I want you all to take a moment and reflect on who you were walking into this university 4 years ago. I want you to remember all of the late night studying, endless exams, and numerous qualifications. In the moments that you thought it would never end, look at us now. I want you to continue to be the best version of yourself, not only for you, but for your communities, your departments, and your families. Do not forget to hold on to everything you have learned. Take this mentality and continue to pursue anything and everything in your future. Always keep yourself accountable and put your full heart and effort into everything you do. 8th, there will be hard days. During those times, remember everything that you have put into where you are right now and why you are who you are. Without the structure we received as a class, it is impossible to think that we would be where we are today. The dream and goal that we have accomplished would not have been made possible without Director Wysocki, our drill instructors, PT staff, and the family and friends joining us today, as well as Fitchburg State University Police Department. Director Wysocki, your continuous devotion to our class and the entire police program is wholeheartedly special. Your passion for making sure we become the best versions of ourselves does not go unnoticed. Day in and day out, you made sure that we stepped into the right direction and constantly supported us towards our goal. Without your devotion, we would not be who we are today. Thank you for going above and beyond to guide us, educate us, and move us towards our ultimate goal. To our drill instructors, your experience and education has provided us with the structure that we need to serve our communities and be the role models this profession demands. You have pushed us to our limits and motivated us in ways that have helped us immensely. Thank you for constantly being upstanding role models and mentors. To our PT staff, you have all introduced methods of maintaining our health and wellness to the highest degree. Through strength workouts and platoon runs, You outlined the importance of maintaining high levels of physical fitness and showed us that we can push way beyond what we think our limits are. Thank you all for your dedication to making sure that we maintain these standards. To the Fitchburg State University Police Department, without your hard work behind the scenes of the operation, nothing we have had the privilege of being able to do would be possible. Thank you for your time, dedication, and resources you have graciously provided us with. To our families and friends, you are our rocks. Thank you for your support through this entire process and the continued support you all give us. I can only imagine the patience each and every one of you had to have with us during this time. We are all forever grateful for the time, dedication, and unwavering support that you have given us. You should all be proud of the recruit officers sitting in front of you. To the 9th ROC, it seems like day one of the academy is so far away. I will tell you, it is just around the corner. Remain focused and continue to give 110% every single day. If I could provide you with any words of advice, it would be this. Take the time to build close relationships with your classmates. Hold each other accountable and continue to motivate each other to your absolute limits. Prioritize your physical standards and always help one another through all obstacles that come your way. Most importantly, remember why you're here and always remember your goal. I wish you all the best of luck on the rest of your journey. On behalf of the 8th ROC, we thank you all for guiding us to this moment. Classmates of the 8th, I am proud to call all of you my brothers and sisters. We did it. At this time, I'd like to ask President Hodge to join me in the presentation of the class plaque.
The class is now ready to receive their certificates. These certificates recognize their successful completion of the 17-week police academy, but it also recognizes their 4 years of study and discipline at Fitchburg State University. The pinning of the badges will follow the presentation of the certificates. For the badge pinners and family members who will be coming forward, once the entire row of officers have received their certificates, they'll be lined up front, and you will be invited to pin their badges and take photos. Please hold your applause until all of the certificates in that row have been presented. First squad leader, Adam Bergault. Joshua DePercio. Kyle Dupuy. Julia Marcel. Colin Bozick. Thomas Farr. Badge pinners and designated family members, please come forward to pin the badges. Adam Bergault is being pinned by his parents, Teresa and David Bergault, and his girlfriend, Rebecca Sellin. Joshua DePercio is being pinned by his parents, Kerry and Jason DePercio, and sister Caitlin. Kyle Dupuis is being pinned by his parents, Thomas and Heather Dupuis, and grandfather, retired Air Force Captain Tyrone Erickson. Julia Marcel is being pinned by her mother, Darlene Vittori Marcel. Colin Bozick is being pinned by his parents, John and Sherry Bozick, and his grandfather, retired Revere Police Officer Ronald Thornton. And Thomas Farr is being pinned by his parents, Gary and Katie Farr, his sister Sophie, and grandmother, Claire Dunbar. The badge pinners and family members could return to their seats.
Left, face, forward, march.
Second squad leader, Kayla Forbes. Shay Lucantoni. Aisha Speller. Owen Williams. Shane Basanti. Christopher Black. Class leader Brody Tapley. Badge pinners and designated family members, please come forward for the pinning ceremony. Kayla Forbes is being pinned by her parents, Megan and Brian Forbes, and her siblings, Alexandra and Brian Jr. Shay Lucantoni is being pinned by his father, Jason Lucantoni, and grandfather, Bernard Lucantoni. Aisha Speller is being pinned by her mother, Nancy Martinez, her father and stepmother, Ricky and Janet Speller, and Melissa Daniels. Owen Williams is being pinned by his mother, Heidi Williams, and girlfriend, Grace Lowe. Shane Basanti is being pinned by his parents, Michael and Patricia Basanti, his sister, Olivia, and his grandmother, Carol Basanti. Christopher Black is being pinned by his fiancée, Erin Witt, and parents, Katie and Joseph Black. Brody Tapley is being pinned by his parents, Bill and Bevan Tapley, and his girlfriend, Rachel Herskovitz. Could I have the badge pinners return to their seats? Congratulations to the 8th ROC. At this time, I invite Chief Michael Cloutier of the Fitchburg State University Police Department to administer the oath of honor.
And now, as a statement of your affirmation to uphold the highest standards required of law enforcement, I ask that you take the law enforcement oath of honor. I also invite any member of law enforcement present today to also stand and take the oath, and jointly we will reaffirm our commitment to perform our jobs ethically, with honor and integrity. On my honor. I will never betray my integrity. My character or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself. And others accountable for our actions. I will always maintain the highest ethical standards. And uphold the values of my community. And the agency I serve.
Congratulations to the 8th ROC. It is the tradition at the completion of an academy to transfer the class guidon to the academy staff. At this time, we ask the class guidon bearer, Thomas Farr, to come forward and present the guidon to the academy staff. This guidon will be on display at the Fitchburg State University McKay Building along with the class plaque for everyone to see. At this time, I would like to ask Detective Sergeant Lamro to dismiss the class for the last time. Once this is completed, this will conclude our ceremony for today. Thank you for sharing in this special occasion for these new police officers. Detective Sergeant Lamro, please dismiss the class.
What's the count on deck? Sir, the count on deck is 13 resilient, intelligent, loud, and proud police officers, sir. On my command, you'll be dismissed from the Fitchburg State University Police Academy for the last time. Class, fall out. Hoorah! Squad 1, right, face. Squad 2, left, face. Class, forward, march.
What you gonna gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Why did you have to act so mean? Don't you know you're a human being? Born of a mother with the love of a father. Reflection comes and reflection goes. I know sometimes you wanna let go. Hey, I know sometimes you wanna let go. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You're too bad. You're too rude. You're too bad. You're too rude, yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do?
running a little bit hot tonight. I can barely see the road from the heat coming on. Reach down between my legs, ease the seat back.